Season 3, Tier 1, Round 2, the Bahrain Grand Prix. I'm your commentator for today, Racer 001, otherwise known as Lewis. And I've got Mitch and Ricky in today in the commentary box, both fresh from their Tier 2 races yesterday. Welcome, guys. Start with Ricky. What do you reckon today's action? Who's going to be the favourite? And yeah, what are you expecting?
I'm expecting a lot of clean racing. The first Tier 2 and Tier 3 both weren't the best. I'm expecting Tier 1 to show us how it's supposed to be done. I'd like to see the Cyber guys getting in the hunt after having an abysmal Australia, and if they don't lag out, I think they could be up there.
Yeah, that's it. And in regards to you, Mitch, what do you reckon? How's your who do you think's hot, and what do you think of the race?
I think obviously Altakir is always going to be the favorite almost every track we go to, but we know that Lego can take the fight to him. I wouldn't be shocked to see a couple more guys try to take a fight to him tonight. It might not be Altakir that crosses the line P1 tonight.
Yeah, so just the beginning of the qualifying session, these are the big boys. If you're new to Contest of Speed, this is our Premier League, the top drivers in our league. Tier 1, so it's going to be an exciting race, hopefully showcasing the very best action from this league. Bahrain in the night, and this is the first race that will be completely dry for both quali and the race. If you guys just watching, just let us know in the comments, make sure the sound is good and the video quality is good as well. Because I have moved house after last week, so just making sure, obviously, different broadband and all, that everything's working okay. Hopefully should be all right, but if you just let me know, that will be great. I'm on board with Altakir. He's the first runner out and he's just starting his main lap. I'm going to go on board with him now. It's the first corner. Always a corner, better to go slow in, fast out. Make the most, getting on the power as early as possible. Gets you a good traction off turns 2 and 3. Then along a medium-sized straight into the right-hander. Carry more speed than you think you can in that area. It's quite a wide exit point. And the right and left, Altakir running a bit wide on this lap. Oh, he's not clear at all.
He's gone. He's gone.
He missed the apex.
It's not quite Blank's corner, but it's now Alcatir's corner.
Well, he missed the apex of the first corner terribly, and I was about to say, problem is you missed the apex of on the right-hander. It just puts you out on the left, and you hit the exit curb and almost spun off, and that would have been drama in this race because he would have had a DNF.
That would have been brilliant to see.
For the race spectacle.
Yes, exactly. I mean, we're used to seeing Alcatir from the front. We haven't really seen him past P7, I think was his lowest perhaps last season at Singapore.
Yeah, he's obviously, well, I think he's abandoned this lap obviously, so he's going to probably go back into the pits unless he wants to. The rear looks really, well, the front looks really sharp. He's going to go for another lap because the rear was drifting on that last corner. But Altakir then, so he's not going to get that lap last time by. Racer Boy 126.8, but then Devil Damo gets 126.4. So he's now up into provisional pole. Fruitful Coot 126.9. Raikkonen 133.3. That wasn't. I guess he must have had to back off massively.
Was it mediums?
No, super soft.
Actually, he did the same thing that Altakir did.
Oh wow!
I'm quite interested in seeing who qualifies on the supers because last night was a great example. They didn't go off as I expected them to.
The super softs or the softs?
The super softs.
Yeah.
I was one of the guys on softs and I was catching, but it wasn't at a rate that was quick enough.
Yeah, I too was surprised.
For me, the super soft was definitely the way to go here.
Yeah. I was saying in the commentary yesterday, I thought the super soft, come lap. I thought the soft would be just as good almost from the get-go, and that from about lap 4 onwards, the soft would be coming into its own. But the super soft, yeah, it just carried on going, and in the end, the soft runners pitted 4 or 5 laps later, and didn't make much of a difference. It did at the end of the race, but the super soft guys had made such a gap at the beginning that it didn't really work out. And obviously the scraps that at the beginning of the race, the midfield that you were involved in, Ricky, it was just I haven't seen it like that in a while. It was just non-stop. There was cars from 9th to 16th, all within like 5 seconds. It was mental, it was always going to be incidents occurring.
I think that was the reason why the softs just didn't work yesterday. We just had way too many guys battling it out in that situation. We just never really got into a rhythm. We were all just fighting and trying to pick up as many positions and as much time, and it actually all ended up costing us.
To be honest with you, I think it's going to be a lot like that throughout the season, because there's not anyone who stands out as the quickest guy. It's very, very close in terms of pace. So I think it's going to be like that most of the season.
Yeah,
100% agree with that.
Yeah, so Tier 2 is probably, I'd say, the closest field in terms of lap times. Tier 1 as well isn't that far away. Obviously apart from you've got Altakir, who always seems to get one out, pops one out of from nowhere, but Lego Minecraft, he's not that far off in 1 lap pace. Definitely in the race pace, he's very equal. But Tier 2, just everywhere from the front to the back, is just so close, which makes it really exciting when we have those battles like we did yesterday. But Tier 1, we're expecting fireworks as well. They always tend to give us a show. And at the moment, Devil Damo, he's 1:26.4, just 4 hundredths of a second ahead of Raikkonen, who did that time on second lap old super softs after he had to turn his lap down. Altakir, now he's gone on the medium tyre for this for his next stint, so I'm not sure what whether that's just to do some running or he's seriously considering a change of strategy now, and he wants to go from the back, which is a big risk to take.
I'm thinking he doesn't want to use another set of softs and then another set of super softs.
Yeah.
So maybe he's just getting his eye in for one quick flying lap.
Yeah, because there's a lot more people using super softs in this qualifying session. I think the vast majority of people will use the super soft. Only Dougie has done a lap on the softs so far, and he did 1:27.8, so he's a bit off at the moment. Raukkonen has just done a 1:27.8, so he's been doing quite a few laps on the medium, and in fact not even using any ERS, so
that's a solid time that on the mediums as well.
Yeah, that's quick. Altakir
I'm interested to see what the like from 11th upwards. If it was me, I'd go on the medium tyre from the start and get it off and be quicker at the end. Because last night and on Monday, the soft guys weren't really getting away from the medium guys, and obviously then you got a massive advantage at the end.
Yeah, it was a massive advantage, and this is the thing with this track. There is tyre wear on all 3 compounds. The medium isn't a tyre that you can just keep going and you'll be fine. There is you have to get to a certain point before you can get onto that medium, and even at then, the medium, really, we saw it with Juventus yesterday. He was one of the early stoppers. He stopped really early. I think it was like lap 6 or lap 7, and by the end of the race, he just ran out.
4.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, end of lap 4, wasn't it? Yeah.
Unbelievable. I messaged him after that race and just told him, I said, I cannot believe you were able to pull that off.
Yeah, I couldn't believe he went on the medium compound rather than soft to soft, but I think he basically tried to go the one stop and just realised it wasn't going to last.
I mean, yeah, the lap he stopped, he would have been better in theory then to do a 2-stop, as long as he didn't get involved in any incidents. Obviously, there's always a bigger risk when you do a 2-stop. But if you look at how Ginger Ninja did with his 2-stop. It worked out for him, and he pitted around the same time. I think he pitted on the same lap. He went for softs, and Juventus went for it was within a lap of each other. Juventus decided to go on the medium. Altakir's done a 127 dead on those mediums, so just to show you, 8 tenths quicker than what Raukkonen did on mediums. So 127 dead.
Oh,
that is as quick as what I did. In fact, I lie. That I went slower on Supersol. Admittedly, it was a crap lap that I did, but he's done a lap time 3 tenths quicker on mediums.
It's good lap.
And
I think there's another second to come off that if he goes on the super stuffs.
Yeah, or if that, I reckon more, definitely. But well, Lego Minecraft is he's going to need to.
Get in.
125.9. So.
First to touch the 125s all week. I mean,
yeah.
Fair enough,
I mean, what's fascinating about this race is you don't have to be on pole to win this race. You can be P11. It can work out.
Yeah.
Well, Devil Damo is on his hot lap now. He's going to try and respond to being taken off here, the provisional pole spot. He's down the main straight now. Let's see what lap time. It's not going to be a 25, but he does slightly improve by 500, which is enough for him to get up to P2 at the moment. That's how close this field is. 126.3. Raikkonen is out at the moment as well. He's going down the main straight. What's his lap time going to be? It's not quick at all. 129.1. So I don't know whether that's that was his flying lap as well. So he must be going for another lap because he's done it with his previous stint. He did 2 hot laps on the super soft. So he's obviously doing it again, or he'll go in the pits because he's got 5 minutes and 45 seconds to go. And he'd be pushing it if he went and did a hot lap and then an in lap if he wanted to have another go at his qualifying time. Runs wide on the curb again. No, he's gone off. Oh, and he's out. Oh no, Raikkonen. He did the same thing as what he did earlier in the session. The same thing as what Altakir did. He was running really wide on the exit curb off that turns. It's the S curve. And I thought he wasn't going to lose it, but he just came underneath him, and that is Raikkonen again having a DNF in qualifying.
That's going to hurt him later on in the session here. That's going to drop him down at least 3 positions.
And it was just like I don't know. I don't know if he was trying hard or not. I think he was because his ERS was high, but yeah, just. Again, at least he's got a lap time down, but like you said, he's going to surely lose a few more spots as the track gets to its best towards the end of the session. Silas on board with him, he improves by 4 tenths to move up to
Solid.
P8.
Yeah, solid from the house boys, 7th and 8th respectively.
Good on him for that.
They're definitely a team that you never expect them to win, but they always seem to be in the top 10, don't they?
Yeah, they're a very consistent team. Obviously, they do get. We're talking about Haas, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, they obviously have a partnership or connection with Ferrari, which surely helps them a lot because they are the smallest team in Formula One. I think they got, like they say in the documentary, it's a couple of hundred people, isn't it? It's crazy, really. That's the size that you would get back in the 90s. Not you don't really expect it nowadays in 2019, but. The way they run that team, it works brilliantly because they really are best of the rest. Well, fight it out with Renault last season as best of the rest, so good on them. Profodes is a 127.1, so Roland's up to P13 with that lap time. Just seeing if anyone else is out. Jode or Stjord, he's I never get that name right. Stjord.
It's the hardest one for you, I think.
Yeah.
I just want to say that although the track does get better and quicker as time goes, track position is going to be vital in the last 3 minutes, so it wouldn't be too bad for someone to start thinking about going out a bit earlier than normal, just to get a bit of clean air.
Yeah, I
That came
agree.
into effect last night, big time. We had
Yeah, exactly.
probably
That's what I'm
5 to
saying.
6 cars just on that back straight, just
Oh
all of us
yeah.
trying to find space.
That's what
It
I'm
was
saying. Like, you get clean air, and you
nightmare.
can, you know, you might be slow on because of the track, but clean air is massive.
Yeah, so no one, I believe. Oh, Altakir's on a hot lap, so he's on the soft tyre. Let's watch him. Or he's
I hope he
towards.
bins it.
Oh no, he's about to go on his out lap. Sorry, so he's about to start it, and he's on the soft tyre. P11 at the moment. Obviously, that lap he did was on the mediums.
Maybe he's aiming for at least top 5 with for the softs.
It's going to be great though. He's on a different strategy to his rival Lego Minecraft. So yeah,
Where's his teammate though? His teammate hasn't set a lap yet.
Xavi, yeah, you're right.
Alonso.
He's out though. He's behind him. Xavi is behind him.
Yeah, but he's got traffic. He's got traffic, and this is what I'm saying. He's come out, and they're in a rush to get round to get their lap in. So he might not get a clean lap here. Oh, that's okay. He's gone off. He's gone off. Jamie's gone off. Okay, that's good stuff. I'm going to stay on board with Javi.
Yeah, I'm on board with Altakir on his, what will be his, well, he could do another lap, but this could be his one and only flying lap. Carries so much speed in the front end, but he runs wide. That was messy.
4 cars in front of him
And he's given up. He's given up on that lap. I thought he would. He tried to carry way too much speed into that corner. So he will have one more lap. He has to be careful with Jakey boy.
Yeah.
That was almost contact. Let's see then who else is.
Jakey boy nearly gets it. Oh, Alcatia is holding up Javi.
Oh, did he hold him up in the end?
Well, I don't know if he held him up, but he definitely got in his way.
127 dead.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, last week we seen Lego. He came out with 3 minutes left. He had to do it, and he came third. This week it's Alcatia who has to put in a lap. Let's see what he's made of.
Yeah, so he's going again. I'm just going to see Devil Damo. Oh, Devil Damo has started his lap, but he's further behind Altakir. So, and so is Lego Minecraft. Fruitful Coot. Fruitful Coot's just about to do his lap. Fruitful Coot is coming in. Fruitful Coot does 126.4. Sorry, he's at P3.
No, it's okay, mate. Watch out for Dougie. He's really quick around here. I expect him to be at least 26.2, 26.1 maybe, if he nails it.
See, 2 spell. He's behind.
Oh, lovely line through there. Plenty of curb.
I'm on board with Altakir now. Oh, Xavi's retired. So he's crashed at some point around here. So qualifying is over now. The time is up, so everyone's on their final laps. Their final flying laps. Altakir coming down.
Crossing the line.
P2.
It's P2.
P2.
Oh, what a lap.
Just misses out.
What a lap.
Altakir is on the main straight. Oh, he stopped.
Oh, he's P2. Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen. We have a race on.
So he gave up on the end. He gave up in the end on that super soft. And then he crashed. Well, his computer crashed into the back of his computer.
Well.
Smarto.
Lego Minecraft will be rubbing his hands to delight.
And Damo doesn't do his lap time either. And Jamie1 S, he's I don't know what's going on with him.
Oh, they got 3 of them at the same time. 3 of them at the same time. 5th, 6th, and 7th. Oh my god.
Yeah, and 2 spell ends up not having to do his lap as well. So 2 spell was at 1 P5. He drops down to P10.
Yeah, bad position for 2 spell.
But Lego Minecraft has yet to do his lap. I think
he goes quicker.
Yeah, he goes quicker again. 125 and 918.
Wow, I can't believe 3 of them got at the same time.
That is amazing. I've never seen that before. I've seen 1 or 2 people, 2 people get it. 3.
Well, that's shades. That's shades of Jerez. I don't know if you've Jerez at 1997 F1 Grand Prix weekend, the European Grand Prix, where it was Schumacher, Villeneuve, and Frentzen did their lap times for pole all exactly the same. And in the end, I think it was Schumacher that had the pole because he set the time, or Villeneuve because he set the time first. But that's only happened once in the history of F1, but we just had it then in COS. So we do have a battle.
Yes,
I'm just gonna say, I wonder if Alcatia is gonna do the super soft to medium anyway and try and pass the people in front of him.
Yeah, I think he will have to. Well, he'll have fresh tyres, obviously. So maybe he decided he wanted to, go onto a softer tyre. But it's Minecraft on pole, Dougie second, just 700ths behind. Damo in third, Fruitful Coot fourth, Jakey Boy fifth, Jamie1 S sixth, Silas seventh, Raikkonen eighth, Jode ninth, and Two Spell in the top 10. So, and J Ghost in P11. So yeah, we've got an interesting grid. Altakia is going to have to battle from the back of the grid. Minecraft surely is the favourite, but don't write off Dougie. He's looking really quick in that qualifying. And the race, can he beat? I know Lego is a fast driver in the race, but Dougie was... where did he finish in Australia, Dougie? Did he finish P3 in the end?
P5.
P5, right.
Right, let's see if anyone presses X first. We know it's a penalty. It doesn't look like it at the minute. I'm going to go for Raikkonen.
Well, this will be the first time it's happened.
Yeah.
Guys.
There you go.
No, here we go.
He did it last week, so that's 2 out of 2. Great record.
Just keeping that percentage at 100.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm just going through some of the comments. And our other Tier 2 driver, Vermeer, said something. While in the middle of qualifying, he said something along the lines of, he sensed something special for this race. And boy, do we have a mix-up. The fastest guy in Tier 1 is P15?
Yeah, well, I mean, the strategy is straightforward, isn't it? It's super softs to mediums. I don't think anyone will be going super softs to softs. I'd be very surprised if Al doesn't go mediums or super soft. I don't think he'll entertain the softs.
So he's on the soft. No, he's on the soft. Altakia is starting on the soft.
Well, I'm quite surprised by that. I think I would have thought, because if he's quicker than everyone, which he probably is, he's gonna gain the time anyway on the same tyre.
Yeah, but what I'm thinking, what he's probably thinking is, like you said, he knows he's probably on the fastest out there, so he can get away with being on this strategy, and it will still work for him. That's probably what he's thinking. But it is a gamble. It's a gamble.
I don't think Alcatia will get a podium today. I think he's going to get damage.
I mean, it's very easy. It's always, and that's the risk here. Looking on the tyres, the top 10 all on super softs because that's all their lap times in quali. But everyone else, apart from Perez, have gone on the softs. So everyone from 11 down on the softs, and then Perez in last place. He's on the medium tyre. So this is a race of two halves where you're going to have the guys at the back of the grid on the fresher medium tyres come the end of the race. So interesting as always.
Mercedes first and third last week in Australia in quali, and this week 14th and 15th.
So who are we going to go with our predictions then, boys? Who's going to win this race?
I'm going to go for Dougie. Dougie to win the race, Fruitful second, and I'm going to go for Raikkonen third.
You, Mitch?
Well, Ricky took my thunder with Dougie because I was going to go with the new guy Dougie for P1, so I can't do the same thing. Let's go with Lego for P1. Start P1, finish P1.
I'm gonna go with Lego as well. I think.
Yeah, it's hard to say with the other two. I would probably go P2 for Dougie because I would put him on the podium, or P1, but Ricky's taking.
Here we go. Ready to pull it in, mate.
Yeah, up to 5 lights, waiting for it to go out, and.
Oh, Perez is lagging. Perez at the back.
Yes, in it, yes. He's lagging, Perez. But away we're going, and it's Dougie. Dougie that gets the lead from Minecraft at the start. Again, the guy from P2 gets the start, and massive accident. Red Bull, that might have been lag actually. It looked like Red Bull flew in the air then. But the Ferrari, a fruitful coupe, didn't get a good exit out of turn 1, and he's moving down from P3.
Clean.
Or 3 wide there with Damo and Silas. Silas gets the rear end sliding, and
It's
Damo,
clean.
yeah, he's done it. And Perez has left the
has
session
left.
again.
And to be fair, I'm not sure we'll see him in the league again if he keeps doing that.
Oh, Jakey
That's
boy,
it every week.
Jakey boy. Then,
Mercedes and McLaren.
yeah,
Oh.
is it 2-spell and Xavi?
Oh yes. I love it.
This is
So,
absolutely nuts.
Oh, something's going on here.
Jay Ghost has got a penalty. He's got a 5-second penalty, and he's spun round as well. Thing is, and the move, Xavi down the inside of Raukkonen. So the soft runners have already made places. The guys who really lost a lot of time was 2-spell and Jode in the end. Both those guys, Jode down to 12th and 2-spell all the way down to 15th.
Look at this.
With the Mercedes and the Toro Rosso. Al-Takir down the inside.
Raukkonen and Xavi and Raukkonen.
No, is that?
He's
Oh
gone
yeah, it is.
so
Yeah, sorry,
far
Xavi.
over.
Yeah.
He's gone so far over, he literally went off the track.
Oh, that was so close, and they're going to fight back. I'm watching now the slipstream of these guys. So he's down the inside, Raukkonen, or Raukkonen rather,
I think.
and he's trying to squeeze him out.
Yeah.
He's done it.
I feel like he should have given him a bit more room there. I was on board with Sir George. I could see it perfectly.
But he's having to defend again from Xavi around the outside.
The Haas is getting involved here. Sir George's having a look.
And again, this track's on this game. Oh no! No, they've all gone off. And
Sir George lost it on the curb.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And we got damage then to that Toro Rosso. Was it the Toro Rosso that picked up the damage? Yes, it was.
This is messy. This is so messy to that hard left-hander.
Yeah, so Race Boy has got wing damage. Raukkonen got away with it in the end. But those guys, yeah. Al-Takir, meanwhile, he's up to P9.
Yeah. Al-Katir, is he from 15th here?
Yeah, he's up to P9 already.
Already.
He's right up. He's the leading soft runner. So, yeah, there was us not thinking he'd even get a podium.
He's going to start overtaking these super soft runners.
Already.
Yeah, agreed. He's only 5.5 behind the leader at the minute.
And he could pass 2 people here. Oh, Raikkonen's... Oh, he had to really back out of that one.
Oh, God.
That's Raikkonen and Jamie 1S side by side.
Al-Katir's going to get them both. Al-Katir's going to get them both here. Down the middle. Down the middle.
Oh, this is really tough. Oh, he could so easily lose a wing here.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Somehow,
I tell you what.
they did not crash.
That is brilliant driving, man. That is brilliant.
How did they not touch each other? That was
safety
fantastic.
car. Safety car.
Brilliant. Oh, I tell you what. This favours...
The super softs. Oh, it doesn't though. It doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't because the
the softs here.
What? Yeah. What? Pitting. What? Pitting again?
That, if they can get 3 laps under the safety car, they can make it from lap 6 on the mediums.
But
so I think they will change. I
don't know.
If I was on safety
I don't know if you. I don't know if I would because it's so early. It's so early to make this pit stop. We saw it with Juventus. Like, I mean,
yeah.
I know it depends on how many laps. Yeah. I don't know. It's going to be a tricky one. But this is what I'm saying.
I don't have to make this decision.
This could potentially suit the super softs because these guys are going to be on the same tyre as anyone else that pits. It is a tricky one. No one's pitting. Well, the leader isn't pitting. Dougie isn't. Oh no, there are a few. Silas makes the jump. So too does Raikkonen.
Yeah.
Oh, there was the Mercedes. Xavi was debating it, but he didn't in the end.
I'll tell you who this massively favours is Al-Katir because now he's only 3 seconds behind the leader and his tyres are in much better condition.
Yeah. Now that was one of those where if more people decided to pit then, I think people would have all followed each other. But because Dougie didn't, it caused the chain reaction where the leaders were just going to stick with whatever strategy each other's doing, because it would be, although in theory I'm with you, you know, it could work, you know, pitting at this time, because Juventus did do it. I mean, we'll find out, because few people have pitted, but the thing you got to remember is, because a lot of people haven't pitted, they're going to lose a lot of time at the beginning of this restart. So they're by the time these guys at the front pit, they're going to have tyres that are so much fresher. Well, say so much fresher. Obviously, it's a good 6, probably, compared to the super softs, they're going to have tyres 4 laps fresher. The softs are going to be about 7-8 laps fresher tyres come towards the end. So, yeah, it's made it interesting.
I quite like Roland's choice here. He's gone on the super soft. He is last, but he had ring damage, so it's like a free pit stop. He could pass quite a few cars, and then everyone's got to pit again anyway around the same time. So super soft from super soft to super soft, which is what he's done. Sorry, soft to super soft can work for Roland. I think he might be quick in this next stint.
Now, will anyone decide they should have pitted? Is anyone going to go into the pits?
At this point, that would be a terrible idea.
Yeah, no.
Well, it wouldn't, because I suppose the people that have pitted anyway are at the back. So, okay, they would have lost those places to those guys, but there was only 4 of them. But no, all these guys have decided to stay out. The thing is also, this does help the super soft runners because it extends their first stint. But then again, the same applies for the soft runners. So the medium isn't going to be as hard for these guys as it was before, because essentially they're going to get 3 laps. Well, I would have thought the safety car would be coming in after this lap. So they've had...
Yeah, but you can make it from lap 5 on a medium quite comfortable.
Yeah. I'm just saying, obviously, these guys have probably got another... They can probably eke out their strategy by another 2 laps. 2-3 laps now. So rather than before the super softs are going to be stopping at lap 7, 8, 9, they could make it now to 10, 11, 12 effectively in theory, or 9, 10, 11. Whilst you've got the soft guys, they'll be able to go a bit further. So the people that haven't pitted will have fresher mediums than what would have been in before. So and the guys that have pitted will lose a lot of time at the restart to the guys at the front.
Yeah.
But the guys they're battling around with, they'll still make. I think they still will get potentially a good top 10 position. They'll just have to do a lot of mirror watching come the end of the race.
Let me ask you this: if people can get the super softs to lap 12, will they try the soft?
Ooh. Ideally, you sort of want to, if you want to get to lap 16, I think, if you want the softs to work.
Safety car in.
Yeah, safety car's coming in. I think lap 15, 16 would be the earliest possible time you could get away with the softs. So I think if you're a soft runner, it's a shame, obviously, you can't use the soft again. So they're going to have to be on the medium. But the super soft.
Look at all the weaving, it's brilliant to see that. Look at all the weaving. Only the one retirement, and that's Perez, who jumped out of the lobby.
Yeah. And that is the cause of our safety car. And Dougie has a great restart.
Yeah, rocking on Jamie going into Dan's pit straight.
Yeah.
Softs versus super softs.
And also Fruitful Coot, he's on the back of Devil Damo. Oh, they're moving side to side, going into the turn 1.
What's in there? Oh my god!
It's a Jakey boy there.
Oh, Jakey turned in on the Mercedes. We got a Toro Rosso at the back going off.
Oh, that's Race Boy. And there's a Haas off. There's a Haas off at the back. That's Silas. But Devil Damo still defending from Fruitful Coot. And also Al-Atakir is just behind them both.
Titus is out.
Oh, yes, Silas is out. Oh, I'm looking at P3 and Jakey Boy passes Al-Atakir. So Jakey Boy and Al-Atakir lost a few places. Well, lost 1 place because of that. and he's got Jamie1S closely following behind.
Oh, they've all touched. Alcatir went into the back of Jakey, but didn't lose any front wing.
I saw a bit of damage on the wing with someone. I can't see
I don't
who
think
it
it's
was.
Al. I don't think it's Al.
No, I don't think it was. It might have been the Red Bull that possibly got at Jamie1S.
Start from Dougie. Dougie has pulled away by 2.5 seconds in 1 lap.
Yeah.
So Jamie1S, let's just have a look.
Great start.
Jamie1S, I think, has got wing damage on the right-hand side. So Jamie1S, yes, he has. He's got damage. So Jamie1S, it's only yellow, but oh, the Red Bull back in the background. He went out of shape as well. Yeah.
Alcatir on the inside. Yeah, he's got it. Oh! Alcatir broke late. Alcatir broke late.
Oh, no.
100% Alcatir's fault.
And Devil Damo
100%.
luckily Devil Damo didn't lose too much time, but he's having to defend heavily from Smarto, and Xavi now, his teammate, is having a look at Devil Damo. He doesn't want to get taken off by 2 Mercedes in one go. Yeah, Altakir down in P10 now, and this is what you said, Ricky, being in this field. I mean, to be honest, it wasn't really. He wasn't in the field. He was at the front. He's got no
damage. How has he got no damage? Or has he got
my screen, he's got left wing.
Yeah, he's got. Oh,
yeah, and now he's
definitely got damage.
Yeah, he's braking. He's lost the downforce, and now he's braking arse.
Yeah, he's got yellow.
You lose that ability, so yeah, definitely going to be struggling from here.
Yeah, so this has not worked for Alatakir, I think it's fair to say. And
I'm really pleased that Devil hasn't got any damage for that, because it was 100%. What happened was he was going, Alcatir was going on the inside of Jakey Boy, and he missed the braking point because he had to get past Jakey Boy, and Devil's obviously taking the corner, and there's just nowhere for Alcatir to go. 100% Alcatir's fault. He broke too late.
And Jamie1S pits. So Jamie1S, fortunately for him, he did have wing damage, but excuse me, with his super softs, he's decided, right, I'm going to pit now. Oh, there's more battling in the background. Javi and Devil down. Oh, I don't know whether that was lag then, but Javi, yeah, that was really weird. Javi looked like he just stopped, and it's cost. I don't know if Devil Damo had to react.
Devil's just gone into smart, so no, you should give that position.
Oh
right,
no,
yeah,
and Altakir's been involved in an accident again with another Renault. Altakir. Oh no, sorry, it's Race Boy. Yeah,
Race Boy, and Alcatir's head's gone. It's in KFC somewhere.
Yeah, yeah, he's and now he definitely has wing damage. So just when things couldn't get any worse, our championship leader is now not. Well, he could very well not score any points even in this race.
Yeah, definitely. And to be fair, it's looking that way right now.
Meanwhile, Dougie, I'm back at the front of Dougie. He's 2.3 clear of Lego, so he had a really good start, holding the gap, although Minecraft has caught up by a couple of attempts on this lap. Fruitful Coop, and Dougie in fact pits, so he's sticking to his pit strategy of lap 8.
He laps, okay. I don't think you'll see Lego pit until lap 10, because the overcut is the way to go here.
Yeah.
The medium's taking so long to heat up.
Damo,
and you'll have better tyres in theory. So
Jake Boy and Damo have pitted.
Two spell on Profadas.
Oh,
they're touching.
Yeah.
Oh, Roland, where you going, mate?
Yeah.
You off to Qatar or what?
So
very interesting.
Raikkonen is on the medium tyre. He won the early stoppers. The top. Oh, Jode, he went on a 2-stop then, because he's on softs, 5-lap old softs. So when the safety car came out, Sir Jode was he went on softs. So he's doing a 2-stop then. Weirdly, Raikkonen though, he is the next guy who pitted. He's on mediums. Everyone else, in fact, and Profodes was on the super soft. So when he made his stop at the pits, Roland decided to go on the super softs.
That's what I'm saying. But he always taking a few, and then everyone's got a pit anyway. So effectively, he's on the same strategy, but on a quicker tyre at that time.
Yeah, that's it. So
Javi is really quick at the minute on these softs. He's all over Alpin.
Yeah,
I've
just got on board with him. So these guys are going to be going on for a little bit longer. These softs give them a bit more performance. And in terms of distance, durability.
Lego pits.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out for Dougie.
Yeah, I'll be keeping out. But first on the action is Xavi and Raukkonen. Raukkonen is defended. Xavi's going to have a look around the outside. Raukkonen goes deep, which is the right way to shut the door on a move around the outside. But yeah, let's go to that. How's it going?
Dougie has kept the lead, but he's got traffic.
Oh, did Minecraft cut the white line there? Is that a penalty in this game? You cross the white line?
I think it depends on where in the white line you cross over. I think if it's right at the end, it's really...
Yeah, it won't give you a warning or a penalty if you cross it right at the end.
Yes, he caught him up. Well, the thing is, Doug, now it's Minecraft's turn to struggle on cold tyres. So he's already lost he's already down back to 2.3 off. So Dougie lost. It's only one lap as well, so I can't see Minecraft really getting the benefit of having one lap less on the medium tyre.
No, he won't. But the fact that Alcatir is on softs and ain't going to be pitting for another few laps may help Lego Minecraft catch him back up.
Yeah, but Dougie is in the DRS zone, and Alcatir does have wing damage. So I think Dougie, to be honest, the pace he's showing, he's going to.
I think.
I don't think it's going to be hard at all. Yeah, I mean, Alcatir. He's on 9-lap-old. He's on 9-lap-old tyres as well.
The last corner. Yeah, this is a done deal.
He's making him work hard. He's moving. He's moving as well on the straight.
To be fair, Alcatir, right? That's 2 moves in my book.
Yeah,
blocking.
100% in my book too.
That's blocking. He made the first move and then he's moved back. That's not okay.
But in this one, he's deliberately. I mean, he's trying to battle it out with Dougie. But
it's just no point. No point.
Yeah, despite being on the harder tyre, it is fresher, and Dougie crucially gets past Alcatir, and now he has a 3-second gap over Minecraft, just showing you how good Dougie is on fresh tyres. Minecraft's, I'm guessing his setup is kinder on his tyres because it was the same after the safety car. It took him the first lap so much longer to get up to speed, and Minecraft's now on this lap coming back towards Alcatir, but he's over 3 seconds behind Dougie. So Dougie's gained a bit of time from this from these set of stops.
Well, after the safety car, I mean, Dougie pulled away quicker after the safety car than he did in the first stint. So maybe he was just trying to save his tyres a bit.
We've got a good scrap at the front. So Xavi is got a big train. The top 3 are the only ones left not to pit, or them and Alcatir, sorry. The only ones left not to pit. They're going to go for a little bit longer. Stewards is on 8-lap-old softs, and he's got a really good run on Smarto. Having a little look, decides not, and Smarto has a break. Oh, and Toro Rosso has changed the position. Xavi has taken the lead off Raukkonen. So those guys, although they'll have the pits again, they want to get that track position.
Yeah.
So.
Well, this is kind of getting into the soft territory to pit. Look at Jordan, 4th position. I think I'd be taking the chance on an early pit stop here.
Yep, pit
now. He's sending it.
Oh, yeah, he's going for it. But has he got it clean? Yes, I think he has.
Yes. Kill it, Gil.
So, Stewards is up into P3. Smarto and Raikkonen on those 8-lap-old mediums. He is also... at the moment, Raikkonen's the one doing the one stop. Stewards, obviously, unfortunately, he's on the soft tyre. And I just can't see the strategy working for him. Compared to Raikkonen, I think Raikkonen will have a better result by how close he's being able to be behind Stewards on the harder tyre, which he can he should be able to keep going to the end of the race.
Yeah, I'd like to see a soft runner pit now. Yeah, I think that's clever from Javi. I think that's the right time.
Yep, lap 13. It's a good time to stop. As Raikkonen's having a look on Smarto. Yeah. So that frees up Minecraft and Dougie as well. And yeah, Raikkonen's got past Smarto. So Raikkonen now up into P3. So those guys, Sejode and Raikkonen, the two guys that pitted on that safety car period, are now in second and third place. They've got track position, which is what we expected them to have. But now it's all about can they keep the pace. Their tyres are not going to be as fresh as the guys around them. It's going to be by a good, well, it is essentially 5 to 6 laps older tyres, which shouldn't be too much of a difference right now, but it will be when we get towards the latter half of the race.
I just want to say, Smarto has his teammate behind. If this is me, he's due a pit stop, I'm boxing, and I'm releasing him.
Yeah. Well, at the moment he's quite a way ahead of Dougie, so he doesn't need to worry about that just yet. He's about 6 seconds clear. Dougie is 8.7 seconds behind our race leader at the moment, so that just tells us effectively that is the battle, because Raikkonen is only half a second behind the leader. So Raikkonen has an 8-second buffer that he's going to have to try and keep if he wants to win this race. I think Dougie will, as the laps go along, and Raikkonen does pit, so the final guy who has yet to stop has now stopped. So everyone now has done at least one pit stop, and Raikkonen's having a look on Sejode. So Sejode is going to concede. He barely holds the lead on, and that medium working really well for Raikkonen. Sejode is going to be looking closely at probably in the next couple of laps for a stop on the soft.
Javi and Two-Spell are looking interesting here.
Yeah, I'll have a look on that.
Oh yeah, we got Raikkonen coming out the pits on cold. Oh,
yeah, just rejoined behind Two-Spell.
Not a good position to rejoin.
But he will have, obviously cold medium, so he'll be losing a bit of time to these guys anyway on the first lap. But
Two-Spell on the softs, I just can't agree with that at all.
Well, he was, unless you're at the front,
he's going to be slow.
Yeah, he's going to have to do another stop. Yeah, definitely. I mean, Altakir's got a 3-second penalty.
I don't think he's going to start. I think Wizard's going to try and get to the end, but
I can't see it.
He's just going to be so slow.
I mean, he pitted on lap 10 or lap 9. I mean, that would be normally, a medium. That's a sort of. You wouldn't want to go much early. I know Juventus did lap 4, but lap 9 is one of those where you'd normally stop for the super soft or a lap earlier. Yeah, it's on the and that's for the medium alone. The soft, I can't see that lasting. Jakey Boy is under pressure from Javi, and looks like Javi will have the DRS pretty good down this straight.
Go on, Javi, lad.
Going on board, so this could be quite easy.
Do it for Spain.
España has taken P7 from Jakey Boy.
Jakey Boy sends it up.
He's going back. Oh, I was about to say it, and he squeezes him out. And then they both.
That was a bit of rage there from Javi Alonso.
Oh, and Jakey Boy has lost the rear end there. He almost crashed.
I tell you what, that was.
I was on board with the Mercedes. It was. Jakey Boy was squeezing him out. He had the racing line still, and I think it should have been a case. I can see it being a racing incident, to be fair, because it was sort of like Jakey Boy was squeezing him out. And Two-Spell really having to defend from Xavi.
Xavi's struggling here. He just needs to cool it a little bit, because to me on the stream it looked like a bit of rage, and definitely didn't look.
He could have backed out. He could have definitely backed out. But at the same time,
like a punt. It looked like a punt from.
Well, I'll have to watch it again. I was on board, and to me, it was just what was happening. Was Jakey Boy was just kept trying to squeeze him out, as if Javi wasn't there, and obviously Javi.
In the first part of the corner, but the second part was all Javi, I think.
Yeah, I think it was. I'd say it's a racing incident. Both guys were pushing each other really hard, like pushing. Jakey Boy was trying to push him off.
Turn one.
Yeah,
Turn one.
yeah, I'm looking at it.
Wizard.
Yeah,
I favour the outside here.
Mirror.
Favour the outside.
Same thing again, but this time you see, so Two-Spell gives them the room.
The Two-Spell gave them the room.
That's what I'm saying, so it's a bit of both. Jakey Boy and the other one didn't. Jakey Boy knew he was there, but was trying to push him, trying to make him stop.
He can break out. Oh, it's close.
It's respectful.
Yeah, it's clean. Good racing, guys.
And that's why I think that last lap was a racing incident, because both guys were just being a bit too hard on each other. But yeah, so Javi into P7, 4.5 behind Jamie 1S, and Sir George is losing time to the leader Raikkonen. Let's see the leader gap now. So Dougie is now 7.1 behind Raikkonen, so he took 9/10, well, basically a second out in the last 2 laps alone. So if he keeps on this pace, I think he will. Well, Raikkonen will only lose more and more time as the longer the race goes along. So
I think what Raikkonen may be open for is anything like a safety car, a virtual, even a virtual safety car. I think he's too far behind. Obviously, it depends when it comes out, but I mean, a safety car would spice things up, obviously, but I don't think it's going to happen now.
So I've been watching this gap for probably the last 3 or 4 laps, and it's just now starting to shrink. He just got underneath 7 seconds.
Yeah.
So it's about time where Raikkonen's tires they're definitely falling off now.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
And so at the moment, the only battle on track is still this battle between Xavi and Two-Spell. Two-Spell on those 7-lap-old softs, still giving Xavi some problems. Despite Xavi being on the fresher tyre, albeit the medium. But Two-Spell has also got Raikkonen right behind him, and Raikkonen makes the move down the inside. Catches Two-Spell out there. It is a tricky corner to overtake because of how tight the apex is. It's almost a 180-degree corner. But Raikkonen has now moved up to P8 and will be charging down Javi, who basically both of those guys are battling with each other because they're on the similar age tyre. And Xavi, yeah, it's Xavi P7. Elsewhere, Roland is catching up to the back of Devil Damo, who such a shame for Devil. At the front of the field, got caught, got in contact with Altakir. And Raceboy ended up as well in contact with Altakir, and but Roland, doing this 2-stop strategy, is 7/10 behind. Make that 6 now. But he's got no
Roland
ERS.
Can get to the end comfortably, and he's only like 4 seconds behind 10th place. So I think Roland might be the one to watch out. Out of the 4 in front of him, he's the one to watch out for.
Yes, the only thing is, I don't think he can make it to the end. That's the problem, because he's on 5 lap old softs, and we've still got 12 laps to go.
Yeah, lighter fuel, I think he can just get it.
I don't know. I think he will.
I think he'll just get it.
If he does, well,
at this point, you gotta try it.
Yeah, you've got to try it.
You've got to think, right? These guys in front will be on 21 lap old mediums as well.
I mean, everybody's going to be struggling at the end of this race when it comes to tires, except for maybe Xavi. He's not going to be. Raikkonen, he's not going to be. But Smato. But other than that, everybody else will be struggling for grip.
So, yeah.
George Pitts.
Yeah.
Dougie,
that's a good time. Yeah. Now, will he even try? It's a shame. If he went a couple of laps longer, he could have done super soft. He
should do it. Super soft.
He's put softs on. If he had gone another few more laps, he could have put the super soft on. I mean, he could have even done it now.
Yeah,
I would have done it now.
Yeah.
I would have done it now.
With that lighter fuel load. Yeah, so he's going to come out.
Oh my god.
With Jakey Boy.
You can't help but go deep into turn 1, that coming out of the pitch. he goes slow and he's still. Oh, he's instant. Oh, he's sending around the outside.
Despite being on cold tyres.
On the outside.
Jakey boy having none of it.
Yeah, but I don't think this is going to take much doing to get past Jakey boy, to be fair.
Oh, be careful on that curb.
Yeah, unless he goes over Alcatia curb.
Yep, so now it's a straight with Sjord pitting and doing his second stop. We now have the true battle. So Raikkonen up front, 5.6 clear. He is effectively he is our race leader because he's not stopping again. He pitted early at the safety car. If you joined us late, Raikkonen, there was a safety car on lap 3, and four drivers decided to pit on that period earlier than what we would normally do. However, with the fact the safety car was out for 3 laps, it gives those guys, it gives those tyres a good start to their life, and because of that, Raikkonen was effectively at a free pit stop, and as everyone else has stopped, Raikkonen, 2-spell, and I think it was who else stopped in that time? Fruitful Coot as well. Oh, there's a big battle with Sir Jordan, Jakey boy, and Jakey boy's just going to run him out wide again. But he's got the ERS. But yeah,
7 seconds. 7 seconds covers 7th to 13th.
It's crazy.
It's getting close
Lap
here.
20 and 7 seconds covers 7 positions. That's just insane.
Yep. So this is so that is why Raikkonen is in the lead. He is on 5-lap older mediums compared to Dougie. Lego Minecraft is on 10-lap old mediums. Dougie on 11-lap old tyres mediums. Raukkonen is catching up on Javi. These two been trading fastest laps. Personal bests of each other, and the gap is now in DRS zone. So 6/10 between Javi and Raukkonen in the battle for P6. Raikkonen's doing a really good job. That gap isn't really coming down. He could do this, but in the next 5, at the end of this race, this is where I think the lap times on Raikkonen will drop off quite considerably. As Raukkonen makes his move on the inside of Javi. Javi doesn't really defend it, and Raukkonen takes that position. P6 for the Dane. And there's a move in the background, the Red Bull. I think it's Roland on Damo.
It is.
So, let's go have a look on here.
2-spell is pitted and thrown on the super softs.
I think we're going to see Alcatia pit and do this fastest lap.
To take the points away.
Yeah, he just no point. The race is over.
Yeah, and 2-spell doing the smart thing, really, pitting at a point where he can make the most of the super soft, and before the soft goes off anymore. Yeah, he wasn't going to do it, and I think Profo's.
Yeah.
I think Roland's going to do. Well, he's on 8 laps, softs right now, and he's got 8 laps to go. So, if he's not going to pit now, that probably shows us the sign that he is going to try and go for it. But I just can't see him getting a good result, because those tyres are just going to, by the end of the race, if you thought the mediums are going to be bad, those softs are going to be just as bad, if not worse. He may as well stick it out and try it.
Yeah,
definitely. He has nothing to lose. He's not in the points now, so. But that's the thing. He's not in.
There's a Jakey train beginning to emerge.
Yeah, I'm watching that now. Smarto very close under the braking zone. Jagos gets another penalty, but he's down in P16. The 2 McLarens having a dreadful, I suppose. 2-spells just pitted. That's why he's at the back.
Oh. 3 temps covers them.
Yeah, well, so Javi. Well, Raukkonen hasn't been able to get Javi off his back. I thought Raukkonen, with him catching up, would have started pulling away now, but that DRS helps so much. They're 2.6 behind Jamie 1S, And then you've got a
tries to
big...
switch back.
Oh!
There we go. He's trying it on the outside.
Yeah, the rear end.
He might try the switch back this time. I think the switch back, not around the outside.
Yeah, but
No,
yeah, surely,
no,
yeah.
He's always,
Rauken would...
yeah, he's always going to get shown to the curb there.
Yeah.
Great racing between these guys. This has been going on for about 10 laps.
Yeah, and it's well, that and Sir Jordan Smarto are still battling. Roland's behind Damo as well. That last corner had to be so tricky. It's so careful. It's so easy to outbrake yourself and go into the back of someone. And I think it did put Xavi off a bit. He had to wait a little bit to turn to avoid making contact, and that's cost him a chance of making a move down this straight. Both very evenly matched. Both, though, are not catching Jamie1S, despite Jamie1S, of course, he's on older tyres as well. He's one of the guys that pitted around the same time as Dougie did. So Rauken and Xavi should catch up these guys towards the end of the race, with all these guys on old tyres. The leaders is now, the gap is 3.8 with just 6 to go. So it's getting early.
I think Raikkonen's going to go to the end, you know.
Oh yeah, he'll definitely. I think Raikkonen will be able to go to the end.
Ghost is retired. I tell you what, he'd love a VSC right now, Raikkonen.
He would indeed, but he's not going to get one. It looks like.
No.
So
what Raikkonen needs is a car to put in between him and Dougie. Even if it only gets him a 10th, it's a 10th at this stage is massive. This could really go down to the end.
And we got the stricken. Oh, we got. I thought I just saw a McLaren then, but it was just. It was nothing in the end. So gap 3.5 seconds. And you
Lego's
can see
gaining on Dougie now. Look at the times going down now.
Yeah, it's minimal, but yeah, it is definitely coming down.
It's coming down about the same pace as Dougie is catching Raikkonen.
I don't know. The gap was always around 3 seconds, wasn't it, at the beginning of that second stint, and it's 2.8 now. So it's only by a few tenths of a second. The top three are quite comfortably ahead of Fruitful Coot. Fruitful Coot's 7 seconds behind Minecraft. Jamie1S a further 6.5 behind, but they are all catching. Rauken and Xavi are catching up with Jamie1S. Jamie1S is going to have company in the next lap or so, but fair play to Raikkonen. He's the only one from those original guys that stopped who is still out there 20 laps later on those mediums, and he's now, and it's going to show. I can't see it. I think unfortunately he's just going to run out, and the tyre's going to drop down quite considerably in the next couple of laps. But fair play. I mean, the gap's 2.7. He's only losing around 6 tenths a lap, 6-7 tenths a lap now.
The way it is, I think Dougie's going to get DRS on the very last lap.
Yes, or unless Raikkonen starts to lose even more time, if those tyres start to wear out.
Dougie has less ERS, so I'd expect Raikkonen to gain a few tenths on this lap, or at least this sector.
Yeah, so 21 laps later, those mediums. Dougie closely behind. We will be joining the battle with Rauken, Jamie1S, because that is now within DRS zone, although they've just done it. Sir George has got a 3-second penalty.
Yeah.
So
Cheeky Boy pushed him out wide.
Lego is catching Dougie. Is now Lego's time to shine.
yeah, but it's again from the last lap. It was only 3 tenths, so that's not enough. You know, if he's only doing 3 tenths a lap, that's not going to be, I believe, enough with just 5 to go. Well, we're 4.5 laps to go now. So
I did say when the safety car came out, I did say to go on to the mediums. I did say that is possible.
Yeah, and yeah. Well, Raikkonen, I think to be fair, Raikkonen has done a very good job of maintaining those tyres, because you could do it. There's one thing doing it, it's another thing being able to still be fast.
I'm not too sure. I think his tyres are starting to really go off now.
Yeah, I mean, it's 1.9 now. It's a shame, but that's the problem with pitting that early. And that's why I think a lot of people, well, that's why now most people didn't choose to do it.
Yeah,
he can defend it though. You know, if I'm sure he'll give it his best chance. It's just obviously how important the straight line is. As Raukkonen's making his move on Jamie 1S. Yeah, but Jamie's trying to fight back. Makes Raukkonen go a bit deep. But yeah, as the writing was on the wall, Raukkonen up into P5 now. And Xavi having a good look as well. Oh, side by side inside Xavi. And I don't know if they touched then or not. But Jamie won crucially, and that's crucial for Raukkonen because this is giving Raukkonen breathing space. Now, will Xavi make the move down the inside? He will. And yeah, he takes it.
1.8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on board with Raikkonen, and his throttle control coming out of these corners, he is taking it an easy, so he's got to be close near puncture
Yeah,
territory.
he's 1.4, he's 1. Yeah, he's...
Just looking at the chat, somebody asked about penalties. The top 3 are clean, so as they sit, that's what it is.
To be fair, you say this, guys. He's only lost 4 tenths on this lap. Or sorry, say that half a sec. He lost a lot on that last corner. He lost 2 tenths in that last corner.
He's lost 7 tenths this lap alone.
He was only lost so much. Oh, and Toro Rosso's coming out. Toro Rosso's coming out in front of Dougie there.
That's brilliant.
That's Race Boy. He didn't lose any time because of it though, fortunately. But yeah, Raikkonen's really struggling now with those tyres. And yeah, Minecraft is 1.5 seconds behind as well. So Dougie's in that horrible position.
Yeah,
He's the prey and the predator.
Raikkonen and Dougie begin to fight, Lego will be right there.
Yeah,
Indeed.
this is going down to be
and
a really great finish.
Smarto's lost a few places because Damo, I think they're all battling each other. Yeah, so Sir Jordan and Smarto still side by side, and it is Sir Jordan that takes the position in P9. Smarto lost a few places in the end, but we're going to go back to the race lead because that is the 8 tenths.
Crucially though for Dougie, he got into DRS before Lego got into DRS with him.
Oh, this is boiling down into something amazing.
Yeah, we're going to be starting the penultimate lap this time by. It's always easier for, Raikkonen, if he holds on.
I think Dougie's going to get him done. I think Dougie's going to do this into turn 1.
So here we go. I'm going to go on board with Dougie.
Look at it.
Oh, I don't know. Raikkonen, if he keeps...
the outside.
Oh, he's doing a dummy. No, and they make contact.
No, you can't gain the position from that. There you go. That was fair.
Yeah.
Just outbroke himself a bit, trying to carry as much speed, but the overspeed can sometimes...
Oh, Dougie's doing another dummy. Oh, and they made contact again. This is going to help Minecraft so much.
I don't understand why he's trying to overtake into there.
Yeah.
Save your ERS and do it on the straight.
He's on hot lap. It's because it's the pressure. It's the pressure from Minecraft. He knows that Minecraft is coming at him, and Raikkonen is trying to. He left the door open. He's desperately trying to battle around the outside, but he's surely not going to make the apex. Oh, he still is.
Sorry, but Dougie's got no ERS. He's a sitting duck.
And he's under fuel. He's under fuel as well. So Minecraft is right up behind these guys.
Minecraft's favourite at this point.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh,
yeah,
turn 1 is going to be ridiculous.
Oh, Minecraft's going down the inside.
Oh my god, he had to avoid Dougie.
And Dougie's got no. He's lean.
Yeah,
Dougie has no power. So and side by side. Oh, he's gonna make contact. Oh, he almost made contact there.
Yeah.
But now, he's got no ERS.
Yeah. The ERS is going to cost Dougie the win here. Lego's going to get this.
It's the final lap. Somehow Raikkonen got back into the lead momentarily. Oh, and he's going around the outside.
No, he's got no traction. Oh my god.
But he's still there. Oh, he's lost it.
Oh, Raikkonen. He's lost
those tires.
Yeah, that's it. But I just can't see Dougie getting into this with his no ERS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his tyres are older. His tyres are older as well.
I don't know why. I don't know why he underfueled himself. He had no pressure during the race. He was just pushing too hard.
I just wonder if he burned it up, trying to catch back up to Raikkonen.
Yeah,
he
and
burned it off then.
I think, guys, I'm gonna say I think what's costing the win here is that move into in sector 1, that slow right-hander.
Well, it was both turn 1 and the other corner, wasn't it?
I don't understand why he would have done that.
But Raikkonen, for him, thankfully, he will still have P3. He gave it his best shot, but just the tyres, the rears have just given up on him. But it's still a great recovery from P9. But the winner, Minecraft, he was my pick and Mitch's pick. Dougie almost got it in the end, but the pole man...
Oh, what's he doing? Has he got a puncher? Dougie's got a puncher.
Yeah, yes, he has.
He has.
I think he has.
He does.
The winner is going to be Minecraft. But as we come to the back...
Get to him.
Raikkonen's
got a puncture.
Oh, he's crashed. Dougie's crashed at the end. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's crashed right at the end. He didn't get to the finish line because he crashed before the finish line. And Fruitful Coots crashed as well. And
but
so
he crossed the line in third.
Yeah, this was afterwards.
Dougie crashed, he spun it and crashed into the wall.
Unbelievable. So
P2 and P3 both had punctures.
No. Dougie retired. He didn't finish P3.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying.
At the time of it happening.
But
at the time of it happening, Kimmy and
I think Raikkonen had a puncher. Raikkonen had a puncher as well.
He did.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Dougie, I can't believe that. He crashed literally at the end. Oh my god.
And he drove such a great race. I have to say, on the back straight, he looked like he was doing, it almost like he was trying to DNF. And I thought, what the hell is he doing here? And, oh my god, a puncher on the straight.
Last corner.
Well, he's after the last corner. He's on the home stretch. And he lost control.
Guys, I have to say, Lego Minecraft will be counting his numbers. That was a very unexpected win.
After the start early on, but it's a pole and a race victory for Lego Minecraft. A brilliant result for him, which will put him at the top of the championship after his main contenders fell by the wayside. Altakir in the end finishing 9th. So a quiet race for him, but Minecraft gets the victory from Raikkonen in the end, getting that 2nd place despite having a puncher at the end, and Fruitful Coot takes P3, completing the podium. That is unbelievable. I can't believe that. It's a shame on the broadcast.
That was just amazing.
I was watching the broadcast of him, and the camera angle switched to like an on-board feature of him, the suspension side. But fastest lap in the end goes to Raukkonen.
I don't think it does
Two Spell.
Guys. Jesus Christ.
Two Spell gets the. Does Two Spell get the fastest? No, he doesn't. It was Race Boy that got it. So there's no fastest lap point this time by. But Minecraft won it. The other top 10: Raukkonen P4, Javi 5, Devil Damo 6th, Two Spell 7th, Smartos 8th, Altakir 9th, and I forgot what the top 10 was. The last place.
Solid from Wizard to P7, but I don't think if you ask Lego, he expected to win that at lap 20.
No, and let's find out if we can get them. Yeah, if you can invite them over, that'll be great. We'll find the top 3.
Should we have?
Minecraft definitely. Raikkonen, you've got to have Raikkonen, got to have Kimmy. We might as well have the top 3.
Do we? Yeah. I don't want to get dug in because I have to respect that he's obviously going to be pissed off. So.
Yeah. I think just out of respect to Dougie, he probably does. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool way.
He's got to be surprised coming around the last turn to see the 2 guys ahead of him just limping. And then
unbelievable scenes. I don't know how he got a penalty. How did he get a puncher? No one gets a, unless his tyre. Maybe, or the only thing I can think of is that he as well, his setup made the rears wear as well, and in the end him and Raikkonen had the same wear rate on the rears, which gave him punches. That's the only way it can have happened. Because
Do you know what? I want to say well done to Alcacer as well. He didn't have a good race. He caused a few issues. He kept at it and he got a couple of points. Didn't give up. That's what it's about.
Yep.
It was. What was that ending, bro?
It's just,
Can you guys make sure that you are able to speak?
Yep.
Stream can hear you. Racer, you can conduct the interview as your
that's no worries. So yeah, thanks guys. So everyone, so we've got all the three guys here. Yep.
We're waiting on Raikkonen.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll start with our race winner, Lego Minecraft. Congratulations. One step higher than the last round, and well, you started on pole, but the first half of the race, or first 3/4 of the race, it didn't look like the race win was going to happen at all until towards the end, the last 5 laps, 5, 6, 7 laps, you were starting to catch up onto the back of Dougie and obviously Raikkonen. Yeah, just talk us through your race and how that exciting finish.
Yeah, I still can't quite believe it, to be honest. But yeah, going into the race, I didn't really have my eye in for a strategy. It was just sort of, time trial practice that I'd done prior to the race. So, putting it on pole was always going to be the best thing I could do in that scenario. But I was expecting a bit more of a challenge from Al, and of course he had his moments during the race. So that's that, which was quite handy for me in in the sense of the championship. But yeah, it was all really about the first stint was all about just preserving the tyres, making them go as long as possible. Obviously, the safety car came out, which I think it kind of put me on the back foot a little bit. I had a good initial start, but lost it coming out of turn 3, so it was put me on the back foot for the end of the first stint. And then the second stint was just the same again, just saving the tyres, and I knew I'd catch up at the end, but Raikkonen definitely did me a favour in that sense.
Yeah, it was an exciting race. Obviously, in the end, the two guys, both Raikkonen and obviously Dougie got punches, I believe. Before I think we can ask Raikkonen himself because he's in the booth now as well. Congratulations, Lego, on a fantastic victory in the end. Well hard, you kept yourself in it, and obviously your setup and pitting that a little bit later just meant that you had better wear, and that made a difference catching up, and your moves were clean, so congratulations. And yeah, no worries. Yeah, so Raikkonen, congratulations again, making those tyres last till lap, I think it was 26 laps, 27 laps you did on those mediums. You were one of 4 people to pit at that safety car period. You were in the end the only one, I think, that stayed out. All the other guys that pitted then couldn't make their tyres last, went to a 2-stop. But did you end up with a puncture at the end? And how hard was it keeping those tyres, keeping that pace on those old tyres? Oh. Or in that case, is Raikkonen even there? No? Okay. I thought he was in the party.
We apologise for technical difficulties on this present moment.
Yeah, 2 minutes later. Yeah, so, okay, well, we'll...
Oh, he's here.
Yeah, it's just my mic.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I was saying, I really didn't expect to have any problems on the tires, but I changed my setup before this way, so I never tried it, so I didn't expect that, but the problem that was I lost too much time in the traffic. When the safety car came out, there was some people keeping dive bomb, and they are so much slower than me, and I lost so much time in this time. And so after I had to push a bit to keep Dougie behind me, but yeah, I think I had a puncture on the last But yeah, the price was almost 90%. So yeah, it's a bit of a starting height, but I really think I could I could start in the front, crashing qualify and
Yeah, I caught
do,
that.
do much better in qualify, and that compromise my race. Sorry for my English. And yeah, so yeah, but it was really fun at the end. So yeah, it was a nice work, and congrats to Lego, and sorry for Duby, because I think he was probably going to win the race, but I tried to hold him, so Lego catch up us. So I'm sorry for him. And I want to apologize to Silas too. I had contact with him when Septica came out, so I just want to apologize with my voice.
Yeah, it's did you end up with a puncher at the end?
Sorry, what did you say?
Did you have a puncture on your did you have a puncture on the tires at all at the end? It looked like you had a puncture.
At the last turn, my tires was completely dead. At the end. I was just trying to bring the car.
Yeah.
I was thinking on lap 18 or 19 to pit, and I wait, and it was too late, so I had to stay on the track and try to keep the tires alive. But I think it was very close. I think it's just the time that I lost in the traffic.
Yeah.
That was the problem. I think at the pace, even with the tires longer than Doogie and Lego, I think I could keep the pace, but I lost too much time.
Okay. Well, congratulations anyway. In the end, it was a brilliant strategy that literally just about you worked out. And because if you had that puncher half a lap earlier, it would have been game over. So it was literally to perfection with eking out that tyre strategy. Congratulations, P2 today for you. And then we moved to P3, free for Coot. In the end, the second half of the race for you wasn't anywhere near as dramatic. You had quite a comfortable gap to the guys behind and to the guys ahead. But tell us how your race was and how was the first half for you. I'm trying to remember the battles that you had at the beginning. I think you had with Devil Damo at the beginning of the race. But yeah, talk us through yours.
Yeah, the first stint was quite hectic. I had a great battle with Devil. I really enjoyed that one. But the second half of the race, I just was cruising. When I saw that I was losing time to Lego, I just gave up. And yeah, I was trying to keep the gap behind me as big as possible. And eventually I saw the guys in front of me battling, so I just thought, just go for it. And with a really lot of luck, I got P3.
Yeah, you nicked it. You did nick it at the end, literally
Yep.
with literally 10 meters to go. But yeah, you got to finish, and yeah, today you survived the first stint because this track does seem to encourage a lot of close racing, and that it also increases the chance of wing damage. But yeah, clean race in the end. Didn't get any wing damage. The second half of the race, you controlled it well, and with that reward, you got third place. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Ricky, any questions you want to ask?
No, I'm just trying to catch my fucking breath back after that.
First of all, guys, thanks for that. Great race. But I do have one question. It's for Fruitful. When you're coming out of the last corner and you see those cars, what's your mindset? What are you thinking?
Well, I didn't really have a mindset. I just go for it and drive as fast as I can. And I saw Raikkonen with a puncture on the right side, and then Doggy threw himself in the wall. I don't know what happened there, but I thought
Dougie got a puncture also and just lost control of the car.
Okay.
I think I almost crashed you at the end.
Yeah, it was really close. I got sandwiched between Dougie and you. So I just yeah. It was just madness all over.
And I crashed the wall, and it was just after the line, so
Yeah.
I ain't got, how we say it, retired, so unlucky.
Yeah. It was just crazy. Good fun.
Yeah, okay. Well, congratulations to our top 3 today. Thank you for joining us take part in this interview. Yeah, and that will conclude the second round of all second round races. We'll be back on Monday for the Chinese Grand Prix. Tier 3 boys will be kicking it off again. As always, Tier 2 on Tuesdays and Tier 1 every Wednesday. But yeah, China, another interesting Hermann Tilke circuit that was built in the mid-noughties. So we'll look forward to that race. It's going to be a high tyre attrition circuit and plenty of overtaking down that long straight. But I've been a commentator for today, Race 001, and my guy and fellow commentators Ricky and Mitch. Many thanks for joining me today.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Thanks,
no
you guys.
worries. Yeah, and we will be back for Monday for round 3 in China. Until then, have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you next week.